over there now. Get your gear for the weekend. I think all the other merchandise tents are either opening or open already as well. So if you want to get your shopping done before you play, make it happen.
How's it going, brother? How's the shoulder feeling? Very good, very good. Back to play, brother.
Reminder, men's open. We have
that day you were freaking out, like, brother, it's 5-6 weeks max.
Open. If you want to play today, you're qualified to play in men's open. Head over to Beer Tent with Chad Nolan. Again, Beer Tent Chad Nolan, men's open. We have an available player looking for a partner in men's open today.
They were paging y'all a minute ago. Okay. About checking in.
Okay, sweet. I just want to walk into
Folks, we have men's pro action about to start here on center court. Grab your seat. Not going to want to miss any of this one. Introducing our competitors on the Rumble champion bracket side. Two former Rumble champions themselves. 2023. Back to serve Jake Urrutia. His partner at the net, our reigning champion, Andrew Dentler. On the tent side, in the light blue, we got Derek Au. In the black t-shirt, we got Leo Ferrari. Men's pro about to take off with the most handsome ref we've seen yet, Tom Burrell. We're underway. Big serve. Au gets it back. Swings away, dug out. Option from Dentler, picked up by Ferrari. Jumps that. And it holds the block. Gives Ferrari enough time to tool it. Ferrari's jump serve goes long. Dentler. Hybrid serve goes deep. It's a free side out. Derek Au, no stranger to center court, had about 400 perfect hand sets last night. Float. Dentler gets it back. High line goes just wide. Au and Ferrari are on the board. Early 1-0 lead. Float serve on the Dentler. Sharp angle off the block and tags the line. A shot you can only train at the Malort court, as you see it on Andrew Dentler's Camina branded shorts there. Big jump serve, out of system pass, bump set back to the center. Wrist away from Au, finds the grass.
Women's Open playoff meeting, Court 1. Women's Open playoff meeting, Court 1. Women's Open playoff, Court 1. Thank you.
Dentler, high line off the hands. serve. Ferrari gives it to Al. High off the block. Dentler gets a paw to it. Gets it back. Nobody home. And can't chase it down. That's a point. Urrutia and Dentler on the board. Dentler goes off speed. Ferrari keeps it alive, gets it back. Into the block. Down for a point. 2 in a row now for Urrutia and Dentler. Big serve on the out, tight pass, tight set. That is a point and a side switch. Dentler and Urrutia lead 3-1. Starting to find a rhythm with Dentler at the service line and Jake at the net here. Into the seam, another tight pass. Detonated by Urrutia, 4 in a row now. Dentler's jump serve, bringing a lot of heat early here on center court. Off-speed chop, wrist away to the line. Al can't get there. Al throws it high. Gets it back from Ferrari. Nobody home. Swings down the line. Urrutia can't handle, so that's a side out. And that'll give Al and Ferrari a chance to close the deficit that just built up. They trail 1-5. Deep float, too long. Urrutia heads back. Jump serve into the seam. Ferrari throws Al up. Oh, little wrist away into a short sliver of court there. Tags the line. Crafty shot from the setter at Rutgers Newark University. Big serve to the line. Dentler keeps it alive. He collects. Swings cross. Ferrari digs. He goes high line. Shoots it too long. They lose the chance for their transition point. And a side out the hard way for Dentler and Urrutia. Dentler's jump serve catches the tape. Good thing Tom was there to call it. No one else saw it. Al, short float. It'll be a replay. Now his plan is foiled. 13 miles per hour as well. Hard swing down the line. Al gets the touch, but can't handle it. Chop serve. Ferrari gives Al the option. He takes it to the line. And now they're finding their side-out rhythm here. They still trail 1-5. Need to find something from the service line themselves. Ferrari's serve catches tape. A lot of it. Jake will happily take those side outs this weekend. Al gets it back from Ferrari. Shoots just past the reached hand of Dentler. Can't control it. Option from Dentler over the block. If Leo was 5'11 3/4, he would have had that one, I bet.
Come on, Dent, right here.
Big serve from Jake. Drops in the seam before it can be passed. That's an ace, and 6-1 now.
Yeah.
Tight set. Dentler takes care of it before Al can get a touch. That's another point and a side switch. Al shoots down the line off the bump set from Ferrari. They're still hanging around. Al on a Dentler. Option off the tape. Drops just inside. 2 contacts saves more energy than 3. High pass. Out. Gets it to Ferrari. High off the block. Using every inch he's got. Hybrid on the Dentler. He gets it back. Dug, but over. Dentler's second try finds the grass. now. High pass off the serve, gets it back. Recycle. Jump set, back two. Cut back to the angle. Crafty offense from Ferrari now. Finding ways to side out. Jump serve in the center of the net. Derek prefers serving in the Golden Dome and all the great sight lines you get there. Yellow tint. Dentler, tough serve. Al keeps it alive, gets the bump set. Hard swing, catches all the tape. Ferrari, big serve in the seam. Urrutia can't get there. That's an ace. They double their point amount. Now they trail 2-7. Back-to-back aces for the Jersey duo. Ferrari finds another. Ferrari looks to make it 3 in a row here. Big serve onto Urrutia's line. Well passed, gets it back. Hard cross. Well-earned side out there. Al gets it back from Ferrari. Tries to sneak it in the sliver of cross court, but goes just wide. So that's a point. 8-3. Dentler comes back to give some instructions to Jake from the service line. Talk a little blocking scheme. Serve from Urrutia goes long on that one. Al at the service line. Jump serve on a Dentler. Bump set back from Urrutia. Off the block into the angle. They make it look clinical. Another side out. Dentler goes back to that wrist-away chop jump serve just out of the reach of Derek Al. That's a point and a side switch. 9-3, 2 points away from closing out their first set of this 2025 Pottstown Rumble Men's Pro action. Another off-speed ball from Dentler, but this one down the line is an ace, and that takes it to 10-3. Possible set point. Tough jump serve deep in the seam, handled well. Al gets it back. Dentler with the dig. He gets a transition chance. His chop to the angle goes just wide this time. Al and Ferrari stay alive for at least one more serve of their own. Big serve, Dentler passes well. Into the net, kept out by Al. Ferrari short, kept alive. Urrutia back on his feet. High line, one-hand dig. Al now in transition. Oh, and goes just long after some great defense here on center court. Let's hear it. But a side out nonetheless. So Urrutia has set point number 2. Short serve, Ferrari almost into a split, but passes well. High off the block, one-hand dig. Off 10, Urrutia puts it away, and that's set 1 here on center court. Urrutia and Dentler take it. But folks, don't go anywhere. Morning announcements are coming up.
Excellent timing as men's open center court play just concluded on center court. Folks, we're going to get into morning announcements. So, without further ado, let's hop into it. Welcome everybody to the 33rd Annual Pottstown Rumble. Thank you to the players for your continued support for this event, and obviously your continued spread of the word. Looks like we're going to be breaking record numbers thanks to you. You're going to be part of a record-breaking Pottstown Rumble. Numbers will follow later this week. But again, shout out to the volunteers for all of their help. If you see a volunteer or staff member just today working tirelessly to put this event on, they started it earlier last week. It's a year-round effort. Say thank you to a volunteer that you see. They put in a lot of sweat and equity. And without them, none of this happens. Special shout out to our sponsors, Urrutia, Valley Forest Tourism, for their continued support. And a couple of fun notes, housekeeping items to go over that are important to pool play and a functioning day here with minimal announcements. Unless you hear from me, the better. So a couple of park notes for all rumblers here. Garbage bags, trash bins are around all fields. There is no excuse for garbage to be left in the ground. Check your 10x10 at the end of the day. If you've got a perimeter of trash, please pick it up. When you come by for center court action, you see a cup next to you, grab it, throw it in the trash can. We're trying to leave this park cleaner than when we found it. There's a lot of work for our staff on Monday. It's going to be 99 degrees, real feel 110 as we clean up this park, so help us out. Cars, continue to stay parked where you are parked. Do not drive across the grass. Do not drive. Move your car closer to your net. Most of the day, announcements are spent asking cars to move because they thought where they parked was okay, but they're actually blocking either a row of cars or 1 or 2 cars. So please, leave your car parked where it is. We want to leave open spaces that we have roped off right now for visitors like grandparents or parents who want to come see their friends or family play. Make sure you secure your valuables. If you see somebody out of place, say something. We've got a lot of police force roaming the park, trying to keep the park as safe as possible, but we are not responsible for your valuables. Do not leave them out on your blanket underneath the 10x10 when you go to play. Put your phone away. Put your speakers away. Be smart. If you see somebody that seems out of place or seems to be looking around kind of suspiciously, point them out to a staff member and we'll get the proper authorities involved. But the unhoused population has increased in Pottstown, so we need you guys to be on your best observation. Trainers and emergency personnel are on site all day. If there's an emergency, there is a phone number on the pool board. It's my number, so you'll be texting or calling me for an emergency. We can send EMS right out to your court. I'll need to know what court you're on. If you're looking for a player, one more thing here, sorry. So please stay hydrated. We do have water for sale, Gatorade for sale. We have a couple of water. There's a water fountain over by one of the porta potty sets by the BMX park. If you just want water on tap. It's going to be very hot today. There will be plenty of dehydration. do your best to stay hydrated. We understand alcohol is part of the equation, but be smart. Rules are obviously old school. If you don't know that by now, I'm not really sure why you're here. But if you have any questions, reference the rule book on our website. Make sure you work your games. Actually ref them. Don't just keep score. If you see something, say something. Call that net. Call those hands. Keep it clean. Upload all results into Volleyball Life. That is super important. As the day goes, keep the pools up to date. If we don't know where you stand, we don't know how far you're falling behind. We have to split your net. Our goal is to keep playoffs moving. Obviously, some pools finish much sooner than other pools, and that can lead to long gaps in the day. So, please, keep your pools updated. Know when you play. Obviously, these games are not timed because they're side-out scoring, so you have to keep an eye on your pool. We do not want to call players all day, and we have a very low tolerance. So if we say your name more than once, you get one warning all day. After the first warning, if your name is called, you're going to start down 4-0 in an 11-point game or down 5-0 in a 15-point game. Again, down 4-0 in an 11-point game, down 5-0 in a 15-point game. I will make that clear when I issue that point penalty. I'll make that as part of my announcement. But again, pay attention to your pools. This is an important one. Here at Maine, we switched to rally scoring speed points at 5 p.m. for all pool play. So that's non-pro divisions. Pros ignore that. But again, pool play for amateur divisions gets switched to rally scoring at 5 p.m. An announcement will be made. Even if you're in the middle of the match, you will switch to rally. You'll continue to play to the score that you've been playing all day. So if you've been playing 11 all day, you're to 11 game point to rally. Sorry, rally scoring to 11. There we go. For players in doubles today, if you take first or second in your overall division, meaning you make it to the championship match, and you're playing tomorrow in a co-ed or a quad situation in the same division, we have to move you up. Come see a staff member. You cannot play the same division that you won or placed second in yesterday. Today, tomorrow. For playoffs, some rounds are played at satellite field. So it's the first few rounds, if you're here at Maine, you'll play at Maine for the amateur divisions, and then you'll wait after all other divisions and other satellite fields are completed in your division, and they will combine into a championship bracket here at Maine. So playoffs will start. You'll play for a little bit. If you advance, you'll move into a championship bracket. Sometimes there's a delay there because players have to come from other fields, and it can take a while for them to pack up. So just understand that's kind of how it works. I get asked this a lot, so I want to get ahead of it now. We do not we take top 2 teams off of every net. And if there's a 2-way tie for the second spot, you are not sent home on point differential or head-to-head matchups. You'll play a 1-game to 11 rally to decide that. But all you have to do is update Volleyball Life. We manually push that match to your pool. Once it's refreshed, you can refresh your pool and you'll know. So again, pool play is finished. If there's a 2-way tie for second or a 3-way tie for second, you'll get special instructions within your Volleyball Life pool to complete that. That's for non-pro divisions. Last one here on the parents and then sandbagging. Parents, please stay away from the net. Not much of an issue today because we don't have juniors, but if you get your kids playing, let them ref. Don't keep their score. Don't coach them. No coaching, no reffing, no scorekeeping for parents. Please stay away. Sandbagging. If you are certain you have a sandbagging team on your net, notify a staff member or text message to the number in the Volleyball Life. Let us know the number, division, and please be sure that they are sandbagging. This is a taxing process for our staff. We've done a nice job trying to vet people ahead of time. We police this, but you have to police yourselves. Hold people accountable. I think that's all I got. It's going to be a lovely, beautiful day. 0% chance of rain. So without further ado, I'm going to ask you, are you here? Please stand up for our national anthem, sung by our own Rumble volunteer and staff member, Daniel Corman. Excuse me, boys. Oh, say, can you see
Jump serve from Au, test Dentler. Dentler goes down the line. Au gets hands on it, but not enough.
Good morning, Rob.
Luke, welcome back to the booth.
Love to be here. Dentler fires one to Ferrari. I don't like Derek Au bump setting. It's not as much fun.
That's the only one you'll see all day. He just told me he promised to use hands the rest of the time.
I think if I just stay more middle and you stay in the middle there. No ammunition like that.
Big serve from Ferrari. Option into the block from Au. That's a point. Notorious big blocker Derek Au. Telling Jake he's too small. I think I saw him do the taunt and everything.
We could use a little more taunting here on center court.
1-0, they lead for the second straight set.
Ferrari passes that one. Derek Au, jump set.
Derek has decided that now that all the people have left center court, he can start jump setting and doing all the cool stuff again.
As long as we're here, Rob, that's all that matters.
I use a drink, so I don't do that much.
Rips one at Dentler. Jake throws up a nice set, and Dentler goes over the block, down the line.
I think Dentler purposely swings into the block for points as part of psychological warfare to make them think they're getting closer to actually getting a block.
Like, I bet I could hit his hands here. Derek out of Ferrari. High line over. Urrutia back to serve. Jump serve to Ferrari. Derek Au, no way, he jump set again, but a bit too wide from Ferrari. Point for Dentler and Urrutia.
I think Derek's going to need to actually take one of these balls over soon because Dentler didn't even pause for a second when Derek took to the air.
I do want to see that option ball.
Dentler will probably still block it.
Jake didn't want to find out, so he served it into the net. Side out.
Despite being a beach guy, Jake thinks siding out is way cooler, especially when it's not worth points. That's his favorite part of this.
Borlag and Frank, court 43. Borlag and Frank, court 43. Dana White, Caitlin O'Leary, refs on court 20. Dana White, Caitlin O'Leary, court 20.
Serve from Al catches the back line there for an ace, and they lead 2-1.
Dentler throws up a perfect set, but Ferrari is all over it for the block and the side switch.
A nice late dive from the former Gothic Knight, Leo Ferrari, the pride of New Jersey City University.
Oh, he's an NJ Cum guy?
He is from NJ Cum Volleyball.
Nice.
Someone's got to talk to Carlo about that. If you're watching, Carlo, never change it.
Derek Al into the net, but big run there. Puts Dentler back at the service line.
I don't know if you want to see Dentler back at the service line. I'm not sure the radar gun can get above 40 this morning.
Never does. Probably tops out at around 9 for his serve.
Wrist away poke from Ferrari.
Urrutia down Ferrari's line. One-handed pass, perfect. Derek Al throws it up. Pokey over, Jake's all over it. And he shoots it over and misses the line.
Lot of effort from Urrutia there, chasing down that jumbo. Can't convert, though. So Al and Ferrari remain in control, 3-1.
Urrutia bangs it across. Al is there but can't control it. Another side out. Dentler back to serve, and he fires it into the cross court. Dentler's rocking those Malort court shorts. Shout out to Doug Monton. He's probably still in bed because he's an old guy. But thank you, Doug, for letting Dentler train and get so good. We appreciate it.
I heard Doug taught Dentler everything he knows about volleyball.
Dentler even sometimes swings lefty and has to do high roll shots, just like Doug.
That serve goes just wide, so the run stops at 1. And Ferrari back again. Hybrid on the Urrutia. He gets the bump set back. Short roll shot, doesn't clear the net. That's another point. 4-2.
Bulls will be out in 5 minutes.
Urrutia up in the middle, into the net again for another point for Ferrari and Al.
Jake can't get these short shots dialed in right now. And the service pressure is getting them into some uncomfortable setting situations, Luke.
Miss serve. Shout out to Pickles over there, walking by the tent. Hi, Pickles. Good morning.
Allie and Aaron are about to.
Yeah, I'm about to go off over there.
I'll hopefully be able to.
Okay, where's your tent?
That way, it's not hard, but we're bumping it.
Okay.
You can put your stuff in it.
After a bit of debate, and maybe Tom Burrell sleeping.
Tom Burrell just said he can't see anything. That's what you want to hear from your work team. That serve hit the tape. I saw it.
Stop it, Rob. It's too early.
Couple missed serves in a row. Has Dentler back in the line now.
That one's in.
Yeah, Dentler is playing fiddle with both sidelines here from the service line, just tagging him back and forth.
That's just pure anger and energy exuding from Andrew Dentler. He's so angry, hitting such hard serves. You can see the pure emotion.
Andrew said the key to winning the Rumble is trying super hard during pool play.
He loves point differential. Just a bit long there from Dentler. Derek out, serving 5-4. Urrutia, 4 serving 5. Al and Ferrari battling it out here on center court against our champions. Ferrari throws it up for Al. Urrutia's all over that. No blocker, no problem.
Short cutty from Urrutia. He had missed that one a few times earlier. He gets over to the right side, dials it in. Now we're knotted up at 5 apiece. Drop dig from Dentler. Drop defense is a bold choice from Ferrari there. Dentler fires away with nobody home. They now lead this one 6-5.
Derek Al passes that up. Ferrari, of course, whips out his hands, and Dentler all over that block.
It's easy to confuse those guys. They're both wearing black tank tops, both incredibly handsome, and both super serious all the time.
Just a bit long, and a side out for Ferrari now.
Ferrari into the seam. Urrutia down the line, dug by Ferrari. Back set from Al. Ferrari fires down the line.
Dentler passes it back towards the eagle, an ace, and a big point there.
7 up. Ferrari looking for another ace here. Hybrid. Urrutia off 6. High angle drops it in. That's why he's a 2024 runner-up and 2023 Rumble champion shots like that.
Ferrari passed that one up. Al thought about the forearms, and he said, absolutely not.
We didn't bring Derek Allen center court to forearm set, that's for sure. We want to see those mittens.
We requested from Chad Nolan that we just wanted to see hand sets only this morning, so perfect. Dentler throws up a perfect set. Urrutia, no contest there, just pokes it over the block.
Save those swings for Sunday.
That's what I said to all the triples players yesterday.
I didn't think LeBou took many swings yesterday, Luke. I think he was mostly hanging out.
That is true. I'm proud of that kid. He's maturing.
Oh, soft block from Ferrari. He's able to keep it alive for another touch, but still a point for Dentler and Urrutia. They now break the deadlock. They lead 8-7.
Wait, it's not.
Option ball right to Al, and a nice wrist away chopper. Very interesting scrappy play, but it'll get it done.
Yeah, Derek picks himself up. The jump bump tempo set didn't quite go the way he envisioned it in his head, so had to make up for it with a dig and a little drop shot for the side out. Ace, that's a side switch, 8-8.
Men's open pools are live, which means you should be starting. Men's open pools are live. Refresh the pool board, volleyball light, and good luck.
Ferrari misses that one by just a few inches.
Dentler fires a serve. Ferrari. Oh, there's the option ball. He finally, after 2 sets, decides to take the option.
If I had the option of being anywhere else right now, Luke, I wouldn't be. Only place I want to be is in the booth at the Pottstown Rumble.
Right next to Seth.
Oh, what a dig. Back set, off 10. Al fires, Dentler digs. He gets another chance. Overhead dig from Ferrari. Al has a little bit of a crass burnout there. Side out for Urrutia.
I think that's because Ferrari didn't hand set that one. I'm going to blame that.
Chicken.
Urrutia into the seam. Al throws it up in the middle. Urrutia with like a scoop dig and puts it away cross court.
Most people don't know it, but Jake has a really extensive dance background, breaking out a little pirouette dig with the platform into a 360 approach. It's impressive work. Multi-sport athlete back there.
We're signing him up for Dancing with the Stars next season.
Might get him in touch with Adam Roberts' parents.
I don't think that touched the net.
Ferrari, hybrid serve, short angle from Urrutia. He's got it dialed in on this side.
I think he hit that as Al landed. Just great timing.
I think it says 9 miles per hour. That's Jake's fastest hit of the day.
I think by Sunday he'll get it up to 10.
Tonight's contest will be, can you run faster than Dentler serves?
Ferrari rips that down the line. Dentler's there on defense, but just too sharp from Ferrari. Probably learned that swing from Jordan Robinson.
I've watched Jordan swing. I think you're wrong.
That is correct.
Tim Callahan, please exit the park immediately.
Just wide. Great idea from Al, but cannot convert. Puts the ball in Urrutia's hands.
Hey! You have Matt and Brendan in your pool.
Ferrari, tough serve. Urrutia gets it back. His cross shot is too sharp for Ferrari to make a play on it. Another side out. Chop serve from Dentler, catches the tape. I believe we're at 9-9, correct, Tom? 9-8. Al and Ferrari trail.
We live in the present moment. That was years ago.
Urrutia on to Al. Ferrari gives it back. High line goes wide. That's a point. And a set point now available for Dentler and Urrutia.
I respect whipping the hands out on that super high spinning pass.
Ryan Charterina's looking for his first hand set this weekend.
I don't know how Ryan got so oily already. It's very early. But he also looks for someone to apply oil once an hour.
Ferrari kick save!
If that pancake would have somehow went over the net. But, Rob, great match.
Great match, 11-8, Dentler and Urrutia off to a hot start. And folks, we're going to be putting center court to rest for a bit, but that does not mean our action will stop. We will be bringing you all different sorts of pro action today on all different courts.
We will be turning around and announcing the court directly behind us. It will be our mock center court. We're going to repaint those rumble things and get this center court in some fine action for the ladies finishing up playoffs today.